Hey guys, welcome to Kroger Gaming. My name is Kroger, and I'm bringing you something very special today, the QQ Bang system 100% figured out and explained. I've seen a lot of videos giving misinformation, and it comes in two varieties. The first being that if you use X piece of armor and Y piece of armor and then this mix item, you will get this QQ Bang, and that's not 100% accurate. And the second being that it doesn't matter what you do, it's all RNG, and that's also untrue. So the way the QQ Bang actually works is a little bit more complicated than that. And I'll put a crude graphic up on the screen to kind of help explain it, but it actually works by you take the first piece of armor and the type of that matters, so like the chest, the gloves, the pants, feet, whatever, that affects the outcome, as well as the type of the second one, or the second piece of armor, and then the type of your mixing item also affects it as well. So for this video I used, just for reference, the Z Fighting top, and then Dr. Giroux's top, and then I used the Z Fighting feet and Dr. Giroux's feet. And then I used the ultimate mix item throughout. But basically what that does is, and what the graphic is showing, is by using these, I get a shot at a set number of outcomes. And these set number of outcomes may be mostly 1 stars or 3 stars, a few 4 stars sprinkled in, but then there's the 5-star ones, and there are very specific 5-star ones at the top end that these certain combinations will yield. And for instance, like the Giroux top and the Z Fighting top will yield a very good QQ Bang that will give, I believe it's 5 in Ki, 5 in Stamina, 5 in Ki Blast Supers, but only take away 2 negatives, and I believe it's Basic Attack and Strike Supers, but you don't lose any health, which everybody else is raving about, the one that takes away 3, your health, Basic Attack, and Strike Supers. And then the one where I switched out for the boots, well, now it takes away health and Strike Supers, but it doesn't take away your Basic Attack, and it's replicatable, and it's because it gives you a shot at these, it's basically a table of possible outcomes when you align the correct armor pieces together. But it takes a lot of time to actually go through and get these. The pull rates on them are very low, so there is some RNG aspect in there as far as which one in the table you pull out. For me, I was getting a 5-star, and there are several different 5-star variations too that you can get in there, so it's not like it's just the one 5-star that you can get. So I don't know the exact rates on it. What I did was I bought 30 of each of these sets, and went through and did basically the more or less the exploit where you go into the QQ Bang shop and do your QQ Bangs, and then if you don't get what you want, you exit out, close the application, go back in, and you've got all your materials back. And so I did that for quite some time. I probably did 200 QQ Bangs, and I probably got 5 or 6 of these very good ones. And you're going to see some of these kind of start popping up on screen. You're going to see some of these 5-star ones here that are not the ones I'm talking about. And then we'll kind of run through at the end some of these other QQ Bang systems, or some of the other sets that I ended up with. But the thing to take away from this is, so if you're looking through these tables or these recipes lists that people have made and saying, oh, I made this with this, don't get discouraged when you go in there and you try to do it and it doesn't come out, and you go, oh, well, it's all RNG. Well, it's not necessarily true. That if that's what they're saying it is, and that's the QQ Bang you're looking for, and that's the one you're wanting, then buy 10 of each of those and the mix item that they say they use, and then do this method where you go through the QQ Bang system, you mix your items up. If you don't get what you want, quit out to the main menu, and then come back in and do the whole process over again until you get that QQ Bang. Because like I said, it's going to give it to you eventually, but there is that element of RNG inside of it, but there is also the recipe system as well. So it's a bit of a more of a combination of both than I think people really initially realized. And so, and people have seen a little bit of that because they realize, oh, I can mix 2 Beerus items together and I can get Beerus' stats, and I can get that fairly consistently. And you're going to see here in a second, I'm going to pull one of the ones that I'm actually looking for pretty early on into this. See, I get a 1-star here, And then I think the very next one is the one I'm looking for, I believe. Yeah, see, and there it is right there, and that's a really great QQ Bang for a hybrid striker key blast or a basic attack key blast character if that's what you're looking for. But anyways, so the point is, when they say that there's these recipes, then that actually is a true aspect of it. But the RNG element has been, I think, throwing people off because there's a table of them that you can get. And here's some of the QQ Bangs that I pulled. There's the one that we just got. Here's the one that I'm using on one of my key blasters here. And then this is one that everybody is raving about, that everybody thought was the best one. But then here's some of the other ones. And these are all ones that I pulled just off of this mix. So as you can see, there's several different variations. And now some of these are not all off of the... Some of these are off the boots, some of these are off the pants, some of these are off the gloves. I don't remember exactly which ones because I didn't save all of the film clips when I got these, because at the time I was still in the process of figuring it all out. But once I kind of started seeing a pattern and started being able to replicate some of these and started seeing the pattern, then I was like, oh man, I need to save this so I can share this with other people, because I know that this is something that a lot of people have been wanting to see and had a lot of questions about. So anyways, guys, I hope I hope this video has been helpful. I hope this will help you guys make some great QQ Bangs in the future. My name is Kroger. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.